And just like that, it's 2026. First review of the year, so Happy New Year to everyone. I know it's a little bit later in January, but we're right back to it. And what a way to start. A new bottle that I got at Christmas time, something that I'd asked Santa for and I was able to get. So what we have here is unopened. I'm about to open it. I've just got it set up just now. Is a Port Askaig cask strength. So firstly, I'm excited because two things. I don't know what colour is going to come out of this because you can't see through the bottle, and it's a mix of majority sherry and bourbon. Pop time. Oh, beauty. So let's see, get this in the glass. Oh, look at that. Darker than I expected. So this is cask strength and also natural colour. Port Askaig. And not age statement, but this is batch 2 2024, released at 59.1% ABV. Port Askaig, you'll know, is a whisky that I love. A couple of years ago was my whisky of the year. The 8-year-old was the number one for me. Absolutely loved it and still do. And I've actually just got a bottle Santa brought me as well. And last year's 2025 release, my top 3 was the Port Askaig 15. So I think you can see the trend here that I do really, really like this. I've yet to be steered wrong. So this is one that I've not tried from the range, and I'm really looking forward to it. I say the colour's a lot darker than I expected, so this is going to be a big sherried Isla peat bomb, really. So this is an Isla single malt. If you go back a little bit to Port Askaig, what Port Askaig is owned by Elixir. Elixir is Sukhinder Singh, who used to own the Whisky Exchange. That was sold to Pernod Ricard, I think, 2021. He's now ventured off onto doing Port June distillery on Isla, which is due to, I think, start distilling this year. I was in Isla a good few years ago and I seen the area that they were using to build the distillery, and the works of it just now look amazing. And they've also acquired Turmore Distillery as well, kind of brought that back to life, and they brought out the Blueprint series for them. So we've got Port Askaig, the Isla single malt. They've got elements of Isla, which is their blends from Isla as well, or their peated range from there too. And they've also got single malts of Scotland and rum brands and things like that. They've got a big portfolio, this Elixir. So they've been great. Sukhinder has just been involved in the drinks industry from a young age, from through his family down in London, and sold that business, I think, in the 90s, and then started the Whisky Exchange and sold that more or less 20 years later. And now he's ventured off here. This is great straight away from this bottle to kind of show. I love the look of it. They're all the same, the same kind of shapes and everything like that. The difference is the Port Askaig 8 has the 8 on it, and this is a cask strength batch 2. So sometimes you try and figure out, wonder what the percentage of cask is in each whisky. On this cask strength here, it tells us at the bottom, matured in a combination of Pedro Jimenez butts, 34% of that, Oloroso butts and hogsheads, 28% of that, refill butts and hogsheads, 36%, and 2% bourbon barrels. So this is a sherry front. This is a sherried whisky. 98% to a degree is going to be sherry in this, and we can see by the colour straight away. 59.1% non-chill filtered natural colour, bringing out honest whisky is what we want to see. We don't know which distillery it's from in Isla. We're probably one of the, well, not the easiest, but one of the regions which is got such a small amount of distilleries on it that we've got a better chance of trying to figure it out compared to Speyside, for instance, or the Highlands. So I've been talking for a few minutes. This has only been sitting in the glass for the amount of time that I've been slabbering on as usual. So you know me, I'm going to get stuck in here. I'm actually prepared for once. I've got my water for the first video of the year. I've got my lights and things all sorted, and now I've got my whisky and my Glencairn and swirl it about. What we'll do is we'll have a look, we'll see what the legs are doing on it, we'll give it a wee twist in the glass. And you know they're just going to stick up there, right? Especially for that ABV at 59.1%, and for the colour of it, so that it's not even coming down yet. So this is going to be longevity, right? So if we look at that, it's slowly the tears are starting to come down. It's just sad because it's about to be removed from the glass. and I'm hopefully going to enjoy this. So let's get this on the nose, let's get this on the palate, a few wee sips, and then we'll add some water and see if that changes anything. So on the nose, wow. It's rich, deep, muddled red fruit. There's a, would you even say, you know, you get griddled pineapple and things. It's like griddled red fruit, muddled red fruit that's been maybe sat beside a barbecue burning with some, like, what would I say, like brown sugar bacon, and it's combined itself. So there's like a kind of big, big note of that red fruit. See, it's muddled red fruit. It's definitely that kind of muddled style. Brown sugar, bacon. So there's that meatiness to it, but there's still a sweetness there. And I think it's going to be another one of these that the peat is not absolutely blown my face off, which is bizarre. But on the palate, I think I'm going to get that. I'm going to expect a kind of dry, ashy style. The peat is slightly coming through here, but nothing major. That's those legs deciding to just start to move now. Look at that. It's amazing. Right, so everyone. So, Slange. Done it again. Another screamer. Right, so there's that grassy field note to it. The fruit is staying forefront. There's that ashy peat coming through. There's a soft kind of medicinal note as well. It's dry. It's got like it's got a Kalila body, which is throwing me to that, but it's also got like a bizarre push towards Lefroy, but not as like in your face. It's coming meatier now than the nose. It's like got that Ardbeg hit. Like it's just got. It's so chewy, super longevity to it, and it's not. Yes, it's the color of it we can see, and it's sherried, but it's good sherry casks. It's sometimes I think sherry can really overpower, and it's just a case of, oh, look what we have. Look at the color of whiskey. It's going to be great. The balance here and the age has got to be, it's over 3, right? But I'm going to say somewhere in the realm of 8 to 12, maybe somewhere, or 7 to 12, somewhere like that. That's magic. I'm going to put another few drops in here and just see. But it's definitely that hayfield, grassy note. There's the soft kind of sweetness, that coastal note as well there. See that soft medicinal, amazing kind of balance of sweetness to it. So it's now, I don't know if I just open up because it's been in the glass for a little bit, but not too long. It's now turned into like a still muddled fruit on a meringue nest. You know, that kind of, when you crush it in a meringue and mallowed, it's been burnt, or it's been, is it blanched, do you call it, when you hit it with a flame like that? A kind of floral note coming through on top of it now, that Parma Violet. It's oily as well. Right, we'll try this now with a little bit of water and see how we get on. It's a cracker. Yep. So big fan of this as well. This is great, and I think it's really kind of caught me off guard. You just expect a peated Isla, but it's just does so much more. Oliver Chilton again. I think I said this every video of the Port Askags that I've done, and the Elements of Violet. I think he's goes under the radar and how he can deliver casks and make things like this. It's absolutely phenomenal. This is a cracker. It's an amazing start to the year. This is my favourite whiskey of the year so far that I've done a review on. It's the only one I've done a review on so far. But yeah, this is a cracker, one that I would definitely recommend. I think it pops in, between £50-60 as well. And for me, that's definitely well worth it. Batch 2, Port Askaig, cask strength, 2024 release, Sherry Bomb. Absolutely phenomenal. I'm a fan. I'm going to finish this. I'm actually going to pour myself another one because it's freezing and I got soaked today. And I'm having my eat, sleep, drink, repeat t-shirt on, but always drink responsibly. But again, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the first video of 2026. Hopefully there's a lot more content that can come out. And as always, join me next week. Let's talk whiskey. Bye.